I told my brother not to bring his wife to the most important night of my entire life, and honestly, I do not regret if humiliated her in public for a single second. My brother Ethan is married to this woman named Lara, and Lara is the kind of person who physically cannot handle it if the spotlight isn't shining directly on her face. At my grandmother's funeral, she live-streamed herself fake crying just to promote her new wellness brand. She is that girl. So, when I was finally opening my very own restaurant, after saving up and working 80-hour weeks for 6 brutal years, I knew Lara was a massive liability. This was a private, VIP soft opening. It was just going to be close family, financial investors, and 2 prominent local food critics. I needed the night to go completely, absolutely flawlessly. About 3 weeks before the grand opening, I called Ethan. Hey, I said, taking a deep breath. I love you, but I really need you to leave Lara at home for the opening. The line went dead silent. She makes everything about her, I explained, keeping my voice firm. And this is the one night that I just need things to go smoothly. Well, Ethan flipped out. He started screaming, called me a jealous brat, and said if his wife wasn't welcome, he wasn't coming either. I told him I was sorry he felt that way, but my boundary was firm. Fast forward to opening night. I am in the sweltering kitchen, carefully plating our signature dish, when my sous chef furiously taps my shoulder. Boss? He says, looking completely panicked. There is a woman in the main dining room, standing on a chair. My stomach drops. I burst through the swinging kitchen doors, and the entire restaurant is dead quiet. Everyone is staring. There she is, Lara. She is wearing a floor-length, backless white gown, standing on one of my brand new velvet chairs. She has a massive ring light set up next to the critics' table, and she is loudly tapping a wine glass with a knife, announcing the launch of her new makeup line. Ethan is standing right below her, holding all her shopping bags. I saw absolute red. I marched straight up to her, grabbed the cord to her expensive ring light, and violently yanked it right out of the wall. The heavy light crashed to the hardwood floor, shattering into a million pieces. Lara gasped, jumping down. What is your problem? She shrieked. I am giving your little cafe some free press. You should be on your knees thanking me. Get out, I hissed, my voice shaking with pure rage. Lara sneered, grabbing a full glass of red wine from a nearby table. She held it up, hovering it right over my crisp white chef's coat. The food critics were literally taking notes. Make me, she whispered, a vicious little smile on her face. I stepped right into her personal space, practically pressing my chest against the wine glass. I looked her dead in the eyes. Do it, I whispered back, my voice completely deadly. Throw it, and I will have the police drag you out of here in handcuffs for assault and trespassing, right in front of your little live stream. Try me. Her hand actually started to shake. She looked at my eyes, looked at the silent room, and slowly lowered the glass. My lead bartender, who is 6'4" and built like a tank, stepped up, grabbed Ethan by the shoulder, and physically escorted them both to the door. Once the door slammed shut, the dining room erupted into applause. The rest of the night was pure magic. The food critics loved the food, praising my fierce take-no-prisoners management style in their Sunday review. But here is the absolute best part, the ultimate karma. A month later, Ethan calls me, absolutely sobbing. Turns out Lara's fancy vlog and wellness brand were entirely funded by secret, high-interest credit cards, taken out in Ethan's name. She racked up over $45,000 in hidden debt and had been using the money to take her 21-year-old personal trainer on lavish romantic weekend trips. She only wanted to film at my restaurant so she could use the dinner as a glamorous backdrop to scam more sponsors. He immediately filed for divorce and moved back into his mother's basement. And my restaurant, we are fully booked solid for the next 6 whole months.